Hey everybody, what's up? And today I'm going to be giving you a look at the first Lego MOC that I ever made. This is my custom Lego coffee chain. So this is supposed to be a representation of the coffee chain from the original Lego movie. This is the first modular style MOC that I made, and I made this, oh wow, it must have been 4, 5, maybe even 6 years ago, a long time ago. And I actually have made a video on this MOC before. It was one of my first videos on the channel. But it was just really bad quality. The camera was bad, the lighting was bad, the sound was bad. So I just want to remake it kind of just to show you guys all this MOC because it's a really cool MOC and it isn't still in my city and it's one of my favorite ones. So I just wanted to share it with all of you. So without further ado, let's take a close look at it. So this is the MOC. It is supposed to be the coffee chain from the Lego movie, as I mentioned. And this is built on a 16 by 16 Lego base plate. And you know, it's really small, but it does actually fit in, and it's actually the style that I've used for a whole bunch of my MOCs nowadays. Even still to this day, even my most recent MOC that I built was this height. So it's kind of like the style I use. Zooming in, you can see we have Larry the barista down there, and this is his coffee chain, obviously. And he's just coming out with some coffee. On the front there, there's seating for 2 minifigs, and you can see right now I have Ed and Edna in there, and there's just, you know, steps to come up to the door, and it's kind of, again, just like the one in the Lego movie. I used a lot of references from that. The door can be open. There's actually not windows in these other door frames, just because when I made this set, I really didn't have funds to be spending on extra pieces, you know, because I did have to go out and buy most of the parts for these walls, and I really like how the walls are consistent all the way around. That's something that I kind of wish I did more often, because this one really does look good displayed all the way around. That was a big deal to me. There's a nice coffee sign at the top here, and I think that still to this day looks really good. The purple is kind of just, you know, iconic, and I got a ton of them at the Lego store in a pick-a-brick one time. You'll also see on top there is an AC unit for the whole place, and there's a very, very nice skylight feature there, which you can see leaves a good amount of light into the place, just like that. And I said this MOC was modular. Now, being my first Lego MOC, I made this when I was, you know, still more of a younger kid. I wanted to, you know, play with my MOCs more than I would nowadays. So I actually made this thing be modular, not just with the roof, but also so the entire back wall of the place comes out, which is actually a really cool concept. And, you know, it's easy enough to do, you know, it's modular. I do also want to give you guys a nicer look at how the skylight is made just using brackets there, which is pretty cool. But this adds such a good way to get into this and actually not only enjoy the details, but also, you know, get in there real close and just display minifigures. So it is a really good, you know, thing I think I did back then. I'm actually going to bring Larry the barista back in here just like so. So the interior of this is also very heavily based off of the Lego movie too. So when you go right here, this angle right here is very similar to pictures, and I'll show them on screen hopefully, of what the counter actually looks like. You can see there's stacks of cups right there. You can see a croissant down here that's the part of the bakery. There's a whole, like, you know, grilling area for brewing coffee. In the back there's a cash register and just a little cabinet with whatever in there. I even included just some extra detail. I actually made this very Lego movie inspired with the amount of details. So you can see there's a minifig car door in there, and that doesn't even open, but it's just extra detail, which I like. I did tile off the whole floor because obviously underneath is all just colored bricks, and you'll see there's seating for 2 more minifigs, and there's a very nice plant inside of there. And that is it for the interior of this MOC. But you know what? I'm really happy with this. It's very well detailed, and you know, the roof and wall go on real easily because it's just modular. And yeah, just this whole MOC is so good. I really, really like it. Like I said, this was one of my first Lego MOCs, but I'm still very happy with it, and I'm still able to call it one of my better MOCs. It's very well detailed. It has, you know, a nice look to it, and just everything about it, there's a lot of life to it. So that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to quickly show you the MOC once again, let you guys see it in higher quality and enjoy some of the details, because like I said, I really do love this MOC. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all again in my next video.